Happy New Year's, my guys, and yes, boys, it is now officially 2022, and what else to post but something New Year's related. Since it is the New Year's today we'll be putting two different teams, the old generation and the new generation, because it is a new year.
Wow, how original!
So we have made two teams, one of the old generation at their highest rating ever in FIFA, while the new team, the new generation, is a team with their full potential on. Before we do start this video, make sure to leave your New Year's resolutions down below. What do you guys want to do this year? Do you guys have any goals? Leave them down below. So basically in this series what we do is put on two different teams, whatever genre it is. We put them in a kickoff match, head to head, and in a vote to match. And if there needs a tiebreaker, there will be one. Hey guys, Edgar here. So a little disclaimer for this video. There's only a kickoff match, okay? No vote to match. I was very short for time. I took long in the squad part. So yeah, I'm sorry. Today you guys are only getting the kickoff match. But for the next one, I promise to take a little bit less time on the squads. But anyways, let's get into the video. The teams I have chosen today, it is going to be Celtic and Rangers. Why? Because Celtic are on the downfall right now, while the new generation of Rangers is on the up. So for the old generation, here we have a banging team. And before you guys say anything, this isn't La Liga bias. It's just the older generation obviously had a huge La Liga players everywhere. So let's start off with the reserves. Okay, from the bottom we're working our way up. So we have David Alaba in the reserves here, 87 rated, as well as Thomas Muller, two Bayern legends surely. A lot of forward talent in the bench. They couldn't even make the lineup. We have Luis Suarez and Benzema, whose Luis Suarez prime was around maybe 2015, 2016, 2017 when they had MSN. As for Benzema, his rating is of right now, he is in his prime right now in my opinion, probably the best player he's been ever. David Silva, we have to go back maybe 4 or 5 years when he was in his prime, when Man City were winning the league titles, part of the Centurion squad. Di Maria's, I left the rating the same as it is this year because I think this has been his highest rated FIFA, or maybe like a couple years back he had an 87, but his prime, it's hard to say to be honest. Di Maria has been one of those players where he was really good at Real Madrid, he went to Man United, he stopped playing good, and PSG played kind of decent best couple years, but now, well, not specifically this season, but last season he was shining. As for Gerald Pk, his highest rating somehow is an 88, being a world-class center back, was around FIFA 15 or 16, I do believe. Leonardo Bonucci, I know is a very controversial pick. So before we move on, there's a lot of players that missed out. I know, I don't remember everyone. So the likes of Neymar, Gareth Bale, Eden Hazard, Van Dijk, I think are in the generation between these two. So if you guys want to see of that generation in between the newer and the old, because basically almost every 28-year-old, like Kevin De Bruyne, 29, 27, are all really missed out on this list. I mean, on these teams, because like I said, this is the old generation, and then the new generation which is coming up, and those players are like kind of mid-generation. Moving on to Gianluigi Buffon, but to be honest, it's really hard to find his prime. He has been an amazing goalkeeper for plenty of years. His highest ever rating in FIFA was a 9. Moving on finally to the starting lineup. Like I said, if you guys are unhappy, I'm sorry. These are the ones from the top of my head. Like I said, a lot of these players will miss out. Players that are right now from 27 to probably like 30 miss out because they're part of like the generation after the old generation, but the one before the new generation. So Manuel Neuer, obviously his prime was when he got top 3 in the Ballon d'Oro with Messi and Ronaldo after the 2014 World Cup, I do believe. Fellaini is also a tricky one, just like Buffon. Bonucci, Fellaini, Buffon, and Barzagli were amazing their whole careers, and Fellaini's still going strong at like 37 years old at the moment, probably 38 in real life. But 90 was his highest ever FIFA card, maybe in like FIFA 16, I do believe it was. I'm completely wrong. I'm not even checking. I should be checking, but I checked beforehand. That's why the ratings are like this. Sergio Ramos, probably the best center back of this generation, the generation I have been watching since I was a kid, in my opinion. He's been absolutely amazing, and he's still going hard at PSG. Just came back from injury. Hopefully he does well at PSG. Okay, so in my opinion, there's a couple of underrated players. Like, how did Jordi Alba now have an 87 rating or higher? Like, okay, obviously his highest rating was 87 like 3 FIFAs ago, but I feel like it should have been higher. Same as Thomas Muller. His highest rating has only been an 87, which is really weird to see. But anyways, 87, Jordi Alba got it like 3 seasons ago. Man, this man has been completely underrated throughout FIFA, in my opinion. Marcelo, we'll put him at right back because Dani Alves is not in the game yet. I really want to use Dani Alves, who is also an underrated player. His highest rating was like, I'm sorry, I went out. It was like an 86. That's very low considering Trent is already at an 87. But Marcelo, we remember his prime when he was skilling on everyone, helping Ronaldo do everything on that left side, man. Busquets, a very underrated player, but I think this is a perfect rating for him. His highest ever rating was an 89. This was probably around FIFA 18, FIFA 17 when everybody started giving him a little bit more credit and he got a higher rating in FIFA. Andres Iniesta, his prime was FIFA 10 according to FIFA. This one I do remember. I'm pretty sure he was at a 91. which is absolutely insane. This man has been in the game for so long. I can't believe he's still a FIFA, man. Luka Modric is his prime. Do you guys even have to ask? It was after he won the Ballon d'Oro. Having that 91 rating is absolutely insane in my opinion. Moving up to the 3 up top. So it's a little bit controversial leaving out Suarez and Benzema out of the lineup. And yes, I know I missed out on like Aguero and other players like that. But this is the list I went for because in my opinion, they have been dominating. Lewandowski only made it because of his recent past 2-3 years into this whole squad in my opinion. If not, Aguero probably would have been in the squad if I do say so myself, but due to Lewa's recent form in the past 3 years, I think he deserves to be here. But 92 is in this FIFA his highest ever rating. He is in his prime, even though he is 34 years old, which is absolutely insane. By the way, he should have won the Ballon d'Or. Ronaldo and Messi are tied for the highest ever rating. Ronaldo had even it for 4 years in a row, I believe from FIFA 14 to 18, I do believe, and Messi a couple FIFAs ago as well. When I think I don't even remember, man, but these guys are absolutely insane. Can the new generation beat them? We'll find out in a little bit. Okay, boys. I said the last list was controversial. This is going to be even more controversial. I have a lot of fans from different Wonder Kids, so please don't hate on me. Because like I said, a lot of these players are not world class yet. A lot of these players are world class, but not super world class. So this, in my opinion, I do believe will be the top 20 players in the world one day. This is from my opinion, from what I've seen. And it has to do a lot about consistency. So that's why the likes of Rashford is in this list. I mean, in this squad. Sancho isn't in this squad. Greenwood is in this squad because, in my opinion, at least at the moment, they're not the most consistent players. And yes, Jack is in here. I just forgot to take him off, and I'm not gonna take him off. So shout out to Jack for making the squad. And up at the bench, Gravenberch. You guys don't hear a lot about him. He is very consistent in the Eredivisie. I don't know why he hasn't moved out of the Ajax yet. He deserves a move probably in the summer. He's gonna go for a lot of money. I believe he's gonna be one of those big players. Like, okay, let's think of Richard Lee Bazour. If you guys remember him, shout out to you guys. He's gonna be exactly what Bazour couldn't be. Gravenberch is a strong, tall midfielder. He's gonna dominate the midfield in a couple of years for whichever team he plays. Kai Havertz was a very controversial one because I know everybody considered him a flop last year. I believe he was not a flop. Okay, this Chelsea system doesn't work out for goal scorers. I know Havertz is a cam in this game, but we know in real life he plays more of a false nine, and at Bayer Leverkusen he was scoring tons of goals. But the way the Chelsea system works, that's why Lukaku's struggling in my opinion. It doesn't fit for a striker. The goals are spread around. So Havertz, I think he'll be one of the best players in the world in my opinion. Because when he was at Leverkusen, bro, he was doing bits, man. Pedri, if I left him out of this list, I'm pretty sure you ought to get mad. But Pedri has been very consistent ever since he started playing professional football for Las Palmas. Moving on to Barcelona, being probably the best player in the squad last season. Well, no, this season. Well, last season, second to Messi because he's been injured this season. But this kid has potential. Whether he stays at Barcelona or not, he's going to be world class. He's going to be one of the best players in the world. No chance. Barella was another controversial one, kind of like a last minute pick just to fill out the squad. He's been very consistent throughout the years, okay? You guys have to give him that. Maybe isn't talked about enough in my opinion. He's one of those underrated players as well. His potential is 90. Like I said, everybody here is at their full potential. I think he's going to be a very good midfielder. I think he should leave Inter Milan, especially because of the situation going on there. My dog is barking, but maybe move on to like a Liverpool. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to carry her. Meet Luna. Yes, she's about like what's she doing? 2 months old. She's about to be 3 months. I have to hold her, if not she'll start barking. So yeah, I don't want her interrupting my videos. So Mason Mount is a controversial pick. A lot of people hate on Mason Mount, and man, I believe he's probably been one of the best Chelsea players in the past 2 years. Okay, that's a huge statement coming from such a young, me for a young person, but he is so consistent, man. Yes, maybe he doesn't score every game, doesn't assist every game, but his play is integral in that Chelsea side, in that Chelsea system. It's why Frank Lampard came in and started him. And everybody thought as soon as Lampard leaves, he wasn't going to play. But look at him now, playing under Tuchel almost every single game while being in the England squad. What is she doing, man? I'm sorry. But yes, Mason Mount is going to be one of the bigger players in the world. Probably not in my best 11, though. I have like 1 or 2 controversial picks in my starting 11. I just do believe they deserve to be there. But Mason Mount would be a huge player in the future. Just trust me, man. Theo Hernandez is probably the second most talented under 25 player that is a left back in the world. That's such a huge criteria. But he is the second best left back under the age of 25 in my opinion. He's going to be such a huge player. Unlike his brother Lucas Hernandez, who's struggling. He's really killing at Milan. I hope he does get a move. I know Milan are kind of improving, but I think he deserves to play for another side who are going to constantly competing for the Champions League, the way AC Milan or not. Bellingham just missing out on the lineup. I think he should have been in the lineup over a specific player, which we'll get into in a little bit. But you know this man is gonna be big, okay? No matter what team he plays for, whether he goes to Man United, because he seems like the type of player to go to Man United, right? He seems the type of player to go to Man United. I don't know why, but he probably will end up going to Man United in my opinion, or maybe Man City, and he's gonna kill it, man. This kid is only 18 years old, maybe about to reach 19 in real life, and he's absolutely a class. Probably one of the best midfielders in the world at the moment already. But he's still not world class. He needs to prove himself over a couple of seasons and stay consistent. But 89 potential is his rating. Militao, Okay, look, very controversial. There's probably a couple other center backs I could have put, but he's killing it for Madrid right now. I know for the past couple seasons he hasn't been doing really well, but Madrid is reaching a new era where they're shining, and Mbappe's gonna join, probably even Haaland next season. Militao's gonna be such an integral part, maybe the next Sergio Ramos. Not as good as him, but he will be a leader, a captain in that Real Madrid side. Achraf Hakimi also missing out on the lineup, which is very controversial. I think he's probably my favorite right back around at the moment, other than the player who can play right back, but he doesn't. But Hakimi is such a good player. He shouldn't be at PSG in my opinion. I don't think he should be at PSG. He should have gone to Man City, man. Imagine Hakimi at Man City would be absolutely killing it. I know he's killing at PSG. I just don't like the situation at PSG right now. Too many superstars. Pochettino can't really handle superstars in my opinion. So Hakimi, hopefully he gets a move. Moving on to the best 11 in the future in my opinion. No question, and goal is going to be Gianluigi Donnarumma. Yes, I know Edouard Mendy, but Edouard Mendy's already 29. So I'm talking about for the next 10 years, these players will be shiny. Exactly the lineup I showed you when Real Madrid and Barcelona were killing it. These are going to be the players. The best 11, Totti player of the years. Totti team of the seasons every single year. Trust me, team of the seasons. Team of the year. Every year, trust me. A lot of these players, I think 8 out of 11 of these players will be in a team of the year in every year, in my opinion. Roma is going to be one of them, in my opinion. I don't think there's any other young goalkeeper under the age of 23 that is even close to him, man. De Ligt being in that center back position right here. 90 obviously hasn't had the best of start in Juventus. He's looking for a move, and I think this next move is really going to go well for him. To be honest, there's not a lot of under 24, 25 center backs around that are really killing it. De Ligt has been pretty decent so far for Juventus, but not how everyone expected him to be. But he's asking for a move, might even move as soon as January. So I hope he picks the right move. He should probably go to like a Man City or something. That'd be amazing. His partner and the captain, Ruben Dias, he is an absolutely amazing leader. If you guys think he's gonna flop at Man City just because you like Van Dijk better, you guys are just deluded and dumb. Why? Van Dijk is good. Van Dijk is amazing. I'm not saying Ruben Dias is better than him yet. But this guy, first season, already like Van Dijk, being such a crucial part into that Man City side. Without him, they'd still probably be top in my opinion, but not as convincingly, man. And he's already the captain of Man City, at least the captain when Fernandinho's not playing, and he performs absolutely out of this world, and he's such a great leader, man. Alphonso Davies is another player who has gone under the radar recently. People stopped talking about him as much as they used to in the past, but I think he's maybe because he's struggling just a little bit this season and the end of last season. But trust me, he's still going to be the best left back in the next coming years. He's killing it for Canada as well, for the national team, so I really do back him. Trent Alexander-Arnold, I think he's going to dominate that right back side for the years to come in that team of the year, man. Him, Ruben Dias, and Donnarumma 100% are going to be there almost every single year, unless another goalkeeper, I'm going to put her down, another goalkeeper comes to the ranks. But Trent is already killing it. He's been killing it since the age of like 19 or 20, I do believe, and he's going to be absolutely amazing. I really do want to see a world where Trent moves to center mid. I really want to see him there. It's really hard to see players like that. The only player that has moved in recent years is Kimmich. There's a lot of players that are touted to play another position, but they're always too scared to move, and I think Trent should take that risk for at least one season, and I believe he'll absolutely kill it, man. His dead ball crosses, his dead balls are absolutely amazing. His crosses are amazing. His movement is amazing. Needs a little work on defending. He's still a good defender. A lot of people get that wrong, that he's a horrible defender. They just compare his attacking to his defending and think his defending shit. But he is absolute class, man. I think this is the most controversial pick out of the whole list, okay? Valverde. He doesn't get talked about, man. He's so underrated. Like, he's been starting for Real Madrid for the past 2 seasons now. He's shining, man. I know maybe recently Cruz has been stepping onto the limelight again, as well as Modric. But this kid has been playing for Madrid for the past 2 seasons, and that's no easy feat, man. I know Madrid have been struggling the past couple seasons, but he's still there, and he's still doing pretty well. And obviously, I think he'll probably be the future Madrid captain. Scrap though, Eder Militao. I think he can be if he does stay. He gives me that captain vibes, especially from that tackle when he got that red card to do a penalty. He's willing to do anything for the team, just like Sergio Ramos did. The golden boy of England, it is Phil Foden playing in that cam position. I know he's playing left wing and false 9, but I think his position is at cam, man. The way he moves, the way he drives the game. He is the one that moved De Bruyne down to center mid. They realized, you know what, Phil Foden's good enough. Let's move De Bruyne down, and that's why De Bruyne sometimes plays in that box-to-box midfielder, holding a little bit more back. Phil Foden is gonna dominate the Premier League. He's gonna dominate Man City. He's a future Man City captain, maybe because Ruben Dias is gonna be there. He's gonna be like Sergio Aguero, man. He's gonna be that important. Probably not gonna score as many goals, but for a center attacking midfielder, he's scoring a lot of goals, man. And I also do believe he'll also be in the team of the year, every single season. I didn't mention Kimmich. Kimmich is already world class, man. At the age of 26, future Bayern captain, the Germany captain, I think already. This guy is really slept on. He is the best CDM in the world, okay? Jorginho has nothing compared to him. Konate has nothing compared to him, in my opinion. Kimmich is one of my favorite players, and that's not biased. He is so good, man. You need to watch him play. He is so consistent. He's so hardworking. He's a future captain, and he's gonna be in the team of the year. Trust me, he's gonna be in it every season. But it's gonna reach a point like Conte. Conte was really underrated for a while. Kimmich's gonna be exactly like that. Like later in his career, he's gonna get the recognition he deserves. And I do believe he's gonna lead Germany to a future World Cup. The controversial pick in the list, but to be honest, there wasn't a lot of young right wingers I could have chose. I could have chosen Ansu Fati, but he's very injury prone at the moment, and I didn't want to risk it. Jadon Sancho has been inconsistent, like I said. So has Greenwood, and I know Vinicius has been consistent, but the form he's showing right now is absolutely amazing. Anthony, I was gonna choose Anthony, but I think it's still a little bit too early, man. I think he needs to perform a little bit more for a couple of seasons. There's a lot of players that I could have mentioned in this list. Like Pulisic as well has been struggling a lot. I think Vinicius is probably the up-and-coming winger right now, in my opinion, like under the age of 22. He's doing really well. Like I said, it's a risk, but like I said, the same thing I said for Valverde and for Militao. This Madrid side is cooking up something special, okay? It might not be the next Galacticos, but it's going to be very close to matching that, and Vinicius is going to be a huge part of that. Moving on to the second best player in the world in the future. Yes, I think he's going to be the second best player in the world in the future once Messi and Ronaldo retire. It is going to be Erling Haaland. He better get his move in I hope he gets his move in January, but he's probably not. He's probably going to get his move in the summer. Please don't go to Man United, Haaland. Please, if you're watching this somehow, don't go to Man United. And it's no hate towards Man United, but you have seen the superstars that go to Man United, and they don't fail, but they fall out in the club, man. And I don't want to see the talent like you go to that. Please go to like Man City. Even go to Barca, man. Don't go to Man U. He's going to be probably a Ballon d'Or winner in the future. Moving on to the best under 24 player, best under 23 player, best player other than Messi, Ronaldo, and Lewandowski, in my opinion. It is Kylian Mbappe. I think Kylian Mbappe has been underrated for the past 2 years. He is very rated. We all know that. But when it comes to Ballon d'Or rankings, I think he's been considerably low in the last 2 or maybe even 3 rankings. In the Ballon d'Or of the World Cup, after World Cup, he didn't deserve to be 4th, man. Could have been top 3. Could have been. I don't even remember the order. It was Modric, Cristiano. I think it was Mbappe. I don't remember, but I feel like Mbappe could have had a Ballon d'Or already. That is very controversial for me to say. I know it is. I think he should have a Ballon d'Or in my opinion. One of those seasons he had, I forgot. He should have won it, man. But obviously we know Lewandowski should have won 2 already. But that is rigged. But yes, I believe Mbappe is going to be the best player in the world in the incoming future. The moment, maybe even next year, okay? Messi is flopping a little bit. I hope he picks it up, Messi, though. But Cristiano, struggling a little bit. He's doing well. But with that Man United side, it's not going to work well for him. Mbappe is doing really well so far this season. He needs to pick it up just a little bit, though. I think he's falling behind compared to last season, how he started. He's going to be a future Ballon d'Or winner, maybe even in the next 3 years, man. Okay, it's time to play the games. I'm sorry if that bit took long. Hopefully, I don't record it too long. It already says 20 minutes, and I just finished naming the squad. I feel like I got really a lot into depth, so the highlights may be minimal in this video, depending what I see when I'm editing. But, boys, it's time. Before we do start, leave down your predictions down below. You guys saw the lineups. Let me just show it to you real quick. Okay, you can only see this one because I selected this one. But right now, I'll show you guys the lineups. Just in case you missed the lineups, this is the only way I can see it for some reason. I didn't even know this, but as you can see, here are the lineups. I'm just going to let you read them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, time's up. Okay, moving on to the next lineup. Mbappe, Haaland, Vinicius, blah, 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 blah. There's the lineups. Okay, pause it if you guys didn't see it. I'm sorry. But we need to move on because this video has already been longer than I expected. Okay, boys, it is time. Old generation versus new generation. Leave down your predictions down below. I'm really excited to watch this. Full potential young side versus old potential old side. Okay, that makes kind of sense. The best players they've ever been on that Celtic side, and the best players they probably will ever be on that right side of themselves. Okay, Ruben Diaz leading the line. I think Sergio Ramos is the other captain. So let's kick off this game. I'm rooting for the younger side. Okay, Cristiano and Messi are one of my favorite players in the world, but I'm backing the younger side. I have no idea why. I have a lot of faith that this new generation is gonna bring the same amount of football that this old generation did. We had so many laughs. We had so many like moments of awes. We had so much great time with this old generation. This old generation is coming to an end, but I'm really excited to see this new generation. Whether a lot of these players or none of these players are going to be part of the future of the new generation, I really do hope this next generation of football players is amazing, man. To Phil Foden gives it to Haaland. Haaland, send it through ball. Find Mbappe. Bro, imagine if Mbappe and Haaland go to Madrid. That would be absolutely disgusting, man. It's Kylian Mbappe looking for a cross. Kylian with the cross in. Haaland, can he finish? He gets the header, but Manuel Neuer has an easy save. And we know it's not going to be easy for Haaland or Mbappe or Vinicius to score with such an amazing goalkeeper in the sticks. Messi into Iniesta. Pass it to Busquets in the middle. Busquets going to have a shot. He has a shot. Great save by Donnarumma. To be honest, this game has been pretty even, in my opinion. Obviously, the Celtic side, the older side, have having one more shot than the Rangers had, which is the newer generation. Vinicius with a cross though. Can they get a goal? Valverde with a header, and it goes in. Valverde is the first scorer of the new generation versus old. Kicking out this new year with the new generation, starting off with a 1-0 lead. Not bad. Brilliant cross from Vinicius. Like I said, it's been a very even game. But Valverde, like I said, very underrated player. Puts the newer generation into the lead. Like I said, I'm backing the new generation to win this challenge today. But maybe the old generation can clutch up, like we know a lot of these players have been clutched throughout the years, man. Lewa finds Cristiano, and now it's Cristiano into Lewandowski. Lewandowski with a shot from outside the box. Great save by Donnarumma once again, man. He's absolutely insane today. It's Lionel Messi. Messi on the ball now. It's Messi. Stay Messi. Sergio Ramos with a shot, and it's a great block. And now it's Busquets on the ball. Busquets finds Cristiano. It's Celaini, and now it's Celaini. Finds Cristiano Ronaldo on a shot, and it's 1-1. Who else but Mr. CR7 to put him back to equalize the game? Keep him in the game. Cristiano always catching up, and yes, sir. Cristiano has put him 1-1 now. I knew Cristiano was going to score. There's no way Cristiano doesn't score in this match, in any match, in my opinion. But it is 1-1 now. The older generation has equalized. Let's see who pulls through, man. Okay, it's Marcelo. Marcelo on the ball now. Into Iniesta. Now it's Andres Iniesta. Finds Lionel Messi. Now it's Messi on the ball. It's still Lionel Messi. It's Messi. It's still Messi. Messi finds Marcelo. Now it's Marcelo on the ball. Lewandowski looking for a through ball into Lionel Messi. Now still Messi. It's still Messi. Finish shot from Messi, and it's a beautiful goal. The two best players of our generation have put the older generation into the lead. Bro, what a beautiful goal from Messi, man. That's an absolutely amazing goal. Vintage Messi. Messi now. Messi still scoring bangers to this day. The number 30, that still doesn't look right, man. It's been 6 months that Messi's been wearing that number 30 shirt for PSG. And it's still not right, man. 93 rated Donnarumma still has no chance, man. Messi is way too good. Messi and Cristiano. Who else to score in an old generation versus new generation match? Who else to score for the old generation? The two GOATs of all time have put the old generation into the lead, man. Okay, it's Phil. Now it's Erling Haaland. Haaland with a shot. No way. Neuer with an easy save. It's about to be halftime. It's been a very eventful half, okay? Last time, we know what happened when we did the short and strong versus tall and lanky. The lanky just absolutely destroyed. So if you guys haven't checked it out, make sure to go check it out. I'll leave it at the end of the video. But okay, it is halftime now. The old generation are winning 2-1. The team I'm not backing are winning. So I hope this new generation could go ahead and return. But Cristiano and Messi, that's all I have to say, man. With them, it's already probably like a 90% dub. But let's go ahead and go to the second half and let's see what happens. Ramos clears it out, and now it's Cristiano. Cristiano's on the ball. The goal scorer of the first goal for the old generation. Can he get another goal here? And now it's Luka Modric. Modric loses the ball. Oh no, but they win it back. Jordi Alba, through ball. This is a goal, 100%. They have so much experience. Surely they're not missing this. Iniesta, through ball into Messi. Oh, it's Di Maria instead. Di Maria has scored a goal, 3-1. An unexpected player in this team. Like I said, very controversial to put him in, but we have put him in. Messi has been taken up. Oh, it's outside. Bro, I'm so stupid. It is outside. I didn't even know it was outside, but brilliant through ball from Iniesta all the way to Di Maria. Sadly, I don't know why they took out Messi, man, but Di Maria, unlucky to not get that goal. Okay, Theo Hernandez has come out for Alphonso Davies, but Mbappe finds a cross into, I think that was Kimmich. Yeah, no, it's Barella. Barella has come on. Okay, Barella has come on. Now I remember Barella came on for Joshua Kimmich, I do believe, and it's a brilliant save from Manuel Neuer, keeping him in this game. Barella finds Haaland. It's Erling Haaland. Okay, that's Pedri. It's Pedri on the ball. Finds Haaland. Haaland with a shot. Great save by Manuel Neuer. Vinicius with the follow-up, and it's a great block by the defenders. This old generation, you can tell the experience, man. They're defending so well and keeping this lead very well. Modric. Oh, Modric did him dirty, bro. Modric did him dirty, bro. That was disgusting. Who was that? Yo, De Ligt got done dirty, bro. Modric just broke the shit out of De Ligt. But De Ligt gets a yellow. Horrible foul by him. Okay, it's Busquets through ball into Cristiano. And now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo looking for a cross. But he's going to do it himself. We know Cristiano. He could do skills down that wing. Trent is absolutely tired. But he wins the ball. And now it's Trent Arnold. Trent Alexander. Who is he going to find? Finds Vinicius. Vinicius. I see Barella in the midfield. Gives it to Barella. He has to give it to Haaland. Haaland 1v1 against the goalkeeper. Surely it's the equalizer. Neuer with an amazing save. Haaland, you should have taken a little bit more. You can tell he still needs that experience, no matter how good he is. You need to play football for a very long time to know the knowledge. A little bit more knowledge at least. But brilliant save by Manuel Neuer. No way he was going to get beaten easily, bro. Pedri on the ball now. It's Pedri. Pedri on the ball. Pedri looking for a cross. Okay, he gives it to Diaz. Diaz finds Vinicius. Vinicius loses the ball. And now it's Luka Modric. Finds Cristiano Ronaldo. Back into Modric. Through ball into Di Maria. Boys, surely this is a 3-1 victory. It's Di Maria now. Can he finish? Does he have the composure? Yes, he does. He is an old generation player. He's been playing football forever. He makes the right decision because he has great decision making. Di Maria finally gets his goal. Took it off from offside, but this time he puts it away. 1v1 against the goalie, against Donnarumma. No chance he was missing, man. Finds Jordi Alba, and now it's Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba on the ball now. It's Jordi Alba. Through ball to Lewandowski. It's Vinicius. Okay, finds Trent. And now it's Mbappe. Last minute, can they go to at least a consolation? It's Erling Haaland. Haaland on the ball. Come on, cross it to the other side. Haaland, cross it to the other side. What are you doing? Finds Foden. Foden to Haaland. Haaland. Come on, Theo Hernandez. Get a good cross in. Theo. Netty rated Theo. Theo, great tackle by Chelini. And the game's over. And you know what, boys? I'm going to end it here because I took forever. Okay, this is my fault. I promise in the future videos I won't take forever in the lineups. I was really excited this video because it's the new year and I really wanted to go into depth about all of these players and why I do believe they should be on either team. But I'm sorry we couldn't do the vote match, but I really wanted to leave a lot of the highlights here. It was a very good game and I don't want the video to be 30 minutes long. I don't want to put you guys through that. But once again, Happy New Year's, guys. If you guys are new here, make sure to click the subscribe button. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. But thank you guys all, whoever supported me and whoever's going to support me this new year. It has been amazing. 8 months that we have been doing YouTube. And it's not been going bad, okay? Like I said, if you guys did enjoy this video, I'm sorry I dropped something. Make sure to click that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. Get notified anytime we do post. This year is going to be banging in the channel. I promise I'm going to bring a ton of content for you guys. But anyways, make sure to always do the things that you love, the things that make you happy, and just be yourself, man. It's been your boy, Edgar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day, and chamos.
Waiting for no one. We're headed straight.